After reading the comments in the community post, I realized that you guys are studying, but the amount of time you spend is not directly proportional to the marks you get, or it's just that you're studying hard but you're not able to score marks. And the reasons for not scoring marks also, you have mentioned it very clearly and correctly. And if you're able to correct those mistakes, you can probably increase your marks by 10, 20, that particular number also you've written there. Let me give you solutions, certain possible solutions to those problems. The first one being silly mistakes. There is one very simple solution to this. After you solve a question and before you click on the option and give save and next, check your solution once. For every single question, solve the question, check your solution once, and then give the option and click on save and next. You will not have time to check the solutions for your questions in the last. So as and when you solve a question, check it once. Check whether you have taken the value and put it correctly. You've taken the exact same value, or have you mismatched any values. So you just see whether you have done that particular thing correctly and then move to the next question. Second mistake, guesswork. Guesswork can be divided into two categories. The first category is guessing the answer to a particular question which has come from a chapter you have not learned. Two is from the chapter you have learned but you're not able to answer. One thing, whenever you encounter or come across a question which is from the chapter you have not learned, close your eyes, move to the next question. You do not have to waste time on a question which is from a chapter you have not learned. You don't have to worry over that particular question because you have not learned. Move to the next question. And the second case, you guess for a question from the chapter you have learned but you're not able to get the answer. Try eliminating the options first. But in elimination, if you still have doubt within two options, let's say A or B, you're not sure, leave that question, don't answer it. It is not worth the risk. 3. Revision. One is not doing revision. The other is you forget the formulas, you forget the concepts in the exam hall. If you're not doing revision, you have to start doing it. And the question is, how do I start doing it? There are certain chapters whose formulas you remember, you are confident with, and some chapters whose formula you forget. So the chapters whose formula you forget, do revision of those chapters when the exam is closer, which essentially means start revising with those chapters you're already strong at and you know you will not forget those formulas in the exam hall. And as you approach nearer to the exam date, start revising those chapters who you forget. The fourth mistake that you're making is that you panic, you get anxious when you read a question. So this usually happens when you go through the question completely and come back to the question again to search for the values. Instead of that, simple thing, as in when you read the question, write down the values. So it will, one, save time and will also make you less anxious because you know what the values are there for. And when you read the last sentence, you'll understand what should I do with these values, because the last sentence in the question will tell you what you have to do, what you have to find out. See, right now it is the time for practicing questions. How much theory you have done, that's it, that's enough. Now it's time for practicing. Take whatever book you have, start doing the examples, start doing the exercises present in that book. And the sixth is mock test. Those who are doing mock tests, who already have mock tests in their day-to-day schedule, see to that whatever points I have told before this, you follow those during mock tests, because then it will help you during the exam. You'll be able to follow whatever points I have told in the exam. And for those who haven't taken any mock test as of now, so select any mock test whose level is exactly the level of JEE Mains, nothing more, nothing less. And you have to do these mock tests, start them 2 weeks before your examination. These points that I've told you, follow those during mock tests also. Then only it will be helpful for you in the examination. You have any more problems to be solved, tell it in the comment section. I'll make a video on it.